tonight plays Will on Will and Grace, which won this year's Emmy Award for Best Comedy Series. Please welcome Eric McCormack. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
It's a very nice thing has happened to your show. You've been on the show, on this program before, and it was doing fine then, but it's kind of taken off.
Yeah, that was near the beginning, and now it's the...
Maybe due to your appearance here, everything changed.
It exploded after that.
The
ratings are just across the board, except Florida. But we're going to demand a recount on that, I think.
Yeah.
I don't trust that. Well, it's understandable, though.
Everyone's mad at them right now.
Well, it's understandable, because, you know, the remote can be so confusing. You know, what channel is it on? I can't. Martha, get in here. So.
I feel... My parents can never watch my show, because they don't know how to work the TV.
I know.
They don't know I have a show.
I can't knock him. I just got a DVD player. Forget it. I can't even set it up.
Can't do it?
It's too confusing.
You're now... first of all, you guys have won all these Emmys, which is nice. On Thursday this season, you're going up against Regis's Millionaire Show.
The big one. I know.
Which is... And you're doing very well.
We're doing well. We were nervous at first. We were going to... In fact, we were thinking of changing the name of the show to Who Wants to Be a Homosexual? Because I thought, you know...
Yeah.
Is it A, lubricant, B? But we didn't. I don't know.
He was actually, Regis was on the show, on our program the other night, and he does do that. My ears were ringing after the show because it's like, hey, Conan, how are you? And you're like, just calm down, Regis. Sleep, Regis, sleep.
I haven't been on his show since we've been competing, but I love the idea that we beat him by a little. It's like, I can just imagine him sort of, what is so special? He's gay. So what? My shirt matches my tie. You know, he's got his own line of clothing now, and I didn't
nice line of clothing.
And I picked up a shirt. I was almost going to buy it, and then I saw the Regis thing. I thought, I can't buy a Regis shirt. It's too odd. It's just too odd.
It has little questions on the sleeve.
Well, it does.
For when you're bored at a party. Now, everyone, of course, talking about the election and who our president may or may not be. You have actually been campaigning for Al Gore, and you've been campaigning door to door.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, it's a really new process for me because I'm Canadian. I just got my citizenship a year ago, so I'm a dual citizen now. So this was my first election, and I was really gung-ho and excited.
So you're Canadian, but you get to vote here.
Yeah, because I got my citizenship after a year.
Can you still vote there?
Sure, I can vote. I can vote anywhere I want. It's nice. Really.
Anywhere in the world.
I know the people that know the people. But the Gores, the people with the Gores asked myself and Jimmy Smits and Michael Michelle from ER to go on this little plane. We went to Vegas and Albuquerque and St. Louis and Florida, went to Orlando, to just
So it's your fault.
Yeah, I really feel...
You confused them.
I totally confused them.
Do the right, and then the left, and then the left, and then the right.
I'm Will from Will and Grace. What are you doing here? No, we actually, in Orlando, we went knocking on doors in a relatively low-income area to make sure those people knew their vote counted and get out Tuesday, and no one's answering. I couldn't get, it was just no one's answered the door. Once in a while,
and there was a TV crew following you.
TV crew following us to have proof that we did this and to inspire people. And, you know, everyone's kind of looking out their blinds going, I'm not home. One guy actually opened the blinds, fully dressed, and said, I'm in the shower. And then closed them. It was amazing. The one guy we got on camera knocked at the door swings open, essentially naked man comes to the door. Boxers, big fat guy, boxers, no shirt, sees the camera, no problem at all, turns back to me and says, yeah, what can I do for you? I said, I'm Eric McCormack from Will and Grace. We're just trying to get out the vote, make sure you vote on Tuesday and vote for Gore. He said, yeah. And he walked right, not towards me, to the camera and went, yeah, I got no problem with that. He's my man. I'm going to vote for him. Don't you worry about it. I think he's got his own cable show now in Florida. He was so, we walked away. He's still talking to the camera.
He doesn't care that he's practically naked the whole time.
He is so comfortable naked.
And this state somehow screwed things up.
Yeah, imagine. He seemed clear, though. He was very clear on what he was doing.
He'll be making an appearance on Cops soon. One of these shirtless arrested guys. Yeah. Now, did you only do door-to-door campaigning, or did they ever ask you to host a big function? Because that's what they always want celebrities to do.
Well, we thought they were, that's what I sort of thought it was, big functions, and it was actually small grassroots kind of rallies, which was really fun. In Albuquerque, it was like a mud field where they'd set up a tent. It was calling it Brother Al's Traveling Salvation Show. But when we got to St. Louis, It was essentially, it was an African-American event with all funk groups and stuff. It was really fun. They were having a great time. But Michael, Michelle, and I had to get back to L.A. Like, we had 5 minutes, and the band is still playing. They're like The Time, you know, Morris Day dancing.
So they're playing serious
They're playing
funk.
serious funk, having a great time. I said, are they going to get off? Because we got to get going. They said, no, they're going to keep playing, but you go talk.
Talk
So
while they're
all of a sudden,
playing.
the guy's like, from Will and Grace, Eric McCormack, and I'm suddenly up on stage, the whitest of all guys, with a microphone.
I think I
going,
still have you beat as whitest man in
probably
America.
on the color chart. But I just thought, there's no time to think, so I went, who are you going to vote for? And they said, Gah! I said, when are you going to do it? Tuesday! It was, I found myself like I was, you know, Mighty McCormack. I was McAm.
You became a rapper instantly. Well, that's going to be a good career for you. Now, Will and Grace got, I mentioned it earlier, you got a ton of Emmy nominations
we got
this year. Like, you got just pretty much every Emmy nomination that you could get.
About 11, as I recall.
How does it work when you find out? What's your state of mind? Because the way it works is you find out pretty early in the morning.
Well, because it's announced there, but it's announced 4 here. So here it's 8:30. There it's 5:30. My wife and I are up watching, and I get the nomination personally, and we celebrate with champagne, which is fine, except that no one else in the cast is in town. They're all out doing other things. So it's up to me to do the myriad of sound bites that Entertainment Tonight and Access Hollywood and all these shows need, and they need them now. They need them by 10:30. So I'm half in the bag by the time NBC's calling.
Yeah, because there's nothing like drinking champagne starting at 5:30 in the morning.
No breakfast.
To get you a quick drunk.
If you go back and look at the tape of like Entertainment Tonight, I'm just like, it's nominated. It's so cool. And it's such an honor.
Yeah.
And
I saw that. You were wearing a salad bowl on your head.
Yes. By 1 o'clock, I'm live on CNN, and I'm completely hungover. My eyes are like this. And
Always the best time to talk to Larry King, by the way. What's going on? Giant owl eyes. Whatever.
What if you do if you don't win? What are you going to do?
Quack, quack, quack.
My Larry King sounds like my Regis. Everybody's a yeller.
Those two are yellers. Well, Will and Grace, of course, as if I had to tell anybody, is on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. And congratulations for all your success.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for making time for us.
Pleasure.
McCormack, everybody. Alan Covert is coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.